peopleware입니다. 큰 박수 부탁드립니다.
Hello everyone, I'm Yong of peopleware, trust-based super team building network. I'm sure you have all heard of Facebook, the most successful internet community ever. But however, I'm the first who created the first social network. I'm the one who created the first social search. I'm the one who created the first social address book, Cuckoo Box, then Ploxo.com. As well as TechCrunch 40 finalist Story Blender. But finally, I lost lots of time and money because of failing twice in team building in a one project. So losing the chance of occupying the group app market first. See, band already acquired it. So I look back to Cuckoo Box, which had the best teamwork then, to realize the secret behind the successful team building. Let me explain about it further. I did a social search project before with this guy, and this guy moved to another project to work with these people. And later, when I founded Cuckoo Box, he introduced the people to me, and it really worked well. So I came to realize the project network is the key for successful team building. Here's more proof from PayPal story. Max and Luke co-founded SponsorNet, and later, Luke moved to our project Confinity to work with Peter Thiel and Ken. And Max also later moved to our project X.com to work with Elon Musk to co-found X.com. And PayPal came to exist merging X.com and Confinity's member based on project network. So I came to believe trust-based project network is the key for trust-based project network enables rapid, reliable, and right team building. So here's my solution. Building extensive project network by utilizing each member's continuous journey into another project. When you count the number of people who you worked jointly before in your first 3 friends in LinkedIn, that number would be less than 15%. And that number would decrease exponentially as the degrees go up. But in peopleware, the number is always 100%. So when you social search with the keyword video editor in LinkedIn, I'm not sure whether Reed and Matthew worked jointly before, but peopleware guarantees that. Here's how to use peopleware. Just add your project and invite the members who you worked jointly before with their roles and skills. Then email invitation will go to them. And they'll come to the project who is already in and with a feeling of social authentication. When you click Agnes, then you'll see various projects you participated before. And when you click one, for example, Guardian Woman project, you'll not only see the member who worked jointly with her, but also the what kind of projects these members did before and after this project. So when you click one TEDx Soul project here, then you will see how you're connected to this project and to whom you're connected to. It's very challenging because it's hard to predict in our start of life. But one thing is for sure. It all happens around our circle of offline project network and personal network. Here, we want to focus on offline project network because there's nothing available to accommodate this. So when you check your availability as contractor, founding member, or consultants, then you will get email feed whenever related demand happens. It's a real demand from a serial entrepreneur in US now. He's looking for super engineer and super designer in Korea based on project network. We tried posting his demand to odesk.com or DevPia. Surely there was a lot of candidate feed. But it was really almost impossible to verify each of that candidates. But in peopleware, when you post a job, because it arises in a project, both candidate and talent seeker both know project network for verification. So as soon as you post a job, you'll get some search result with the project due information, so you can check the reference check. And if the candidate check private option only, then he would come to himself to the project and check the reference check or see who's already involved. And we'll decide whether apply or not. Because of short production time and frequent repeated reorganization, we will target to software industry first and later to relevant industry like film or game. Currently, staff market is 400 billion and will be 600 billion in 5 years, and we want 0.1% share in 5 years. We are the team built by offline project itself, so I'm sure our CTO really developed the largest chatting community in Japan and so on. So I'll be waiting for our super engineer and super designer in Korea would join us, peopleware now. Thank you for listening. 감사합니다.
Great. Judges, please feel free to ask questions.
When you look at your product, were you thinking about a specific vertical of work that you were thinking about? Because when I look at your product, I think it'll be a network that's very viable in like game development or very specific freelance markets. But also, when you look at corporate life, I think it'll be less applicable because a lot of people don't think of their lives on a project basis, but they think of it more of, I was a product manager for X. And I think in many ways, your product has a lot of challenges in that you first have to think about the supply of people coming in as a distribution issue. And secondarily, trying to fit those supply of people into a project basis, even when they don't think about their careers in a project basis.
Yeah, thank you for your advice. Yeah, so we are thinking of focusing first to mini project, and especially outside a big organization. And we're also thinking later for API for big organization too, as a B2B solution. So yeah, anyway, we'll focus on like a mobile game, freelancer based or startup based. Yeah, we're thinking that direction.
Anybody else?
Nothing?
Okay. Thank you for joining us.
Yep.
No? Yeah, okay.
So at this time, what is the level of traction you have? How many users do you have? How big is the network today?
We're in stage in between alpha version and beta version.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're
Then what is the go-to-market plan? Where are you planning to start to launch this?
We'll start from with a strategy between matchmaking between Korea super engineer and US serial entrepreneur who's looking for super engineer, even to outside of their country. Because we provide project network, we can guarantee how good their quality is.
How would the US side that are looking for engineers find out about your service?
Yeah, we'll let US entrepreneur to look for Korean super engineer. So yeah, we are preparing some pool for that.
그 미국에 있는 창업하신 분들이 한국에 슈퍼 엔지니어가 있다는 거를 이런
네.
서비스가 있다는 거를 어떻게 알릴 생각이세요?
Because that starts from social network. So some of US serial entrepreneur already knows me, and they believe in me that I can introduce some super engineer pool to them. So that's why Jameson was a real case.
So you think your personal network is large enough in the US to get enough referrals?
Not large, but I think it can be good milestone to start with, because it can virally, adding on. Yeah.
Thank you.
Semin?
Sorry, to add to what Jay said, I think right now you need to really think about how to increase the supply side of your IMMEC pool as quickly as possible. Like, have you thought about doing partnerships with like Elancer or Freelancer or any other freelance platforms so that they can at least provide you the user base that you want, so that you can start to have some kind of product moving and you can have some kind of demographic flow into your platform?
Yeah, but we're just we want to focus on super engineering level in each country. You know, they never go to freelancer.com or so. So yeah, we want to be like a LinkedIn for freelance market.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you very much.